The enormous eye in the sky, the largest and most expensive UAV in the world, RQ-4 Global Hawk. Imagine a drone with the size and presence of a commercial airplane, capable of flying non-stop for 30 hours, surveilling vast areas of the planet from an altitude of over 11.2 miles. This is the RQ-4 Global Hawk, the omnipresent eye that rules the skies. Before we dive into the details of this incredible machine, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on the latest military technology. The RQ-4 Global Hawk, the most advanced unmanned aircraft system, UAS, of its kind, is the most persistent and reliable provider of intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, ISR. Designed to capture high-resolution images in real time, this drone operates in any weather condition, day or night, delivering critical information over vast areas of land. But it's not just about gathering intelligence. Part of the Global Hawk fleet also provides crucial communication support, acting as a relay node for both air and ground operations. Origins. The story of the RQ-4 Global Hawk begins in the early 1990s, when the U.S. Department of Defense launched a program to find a high-altitude, long-endurance surveillance drone. The Air Force was looking for an alternative to manned reconnaissance platforms like the legendary Lockheed U-2, an aircraft that, while highly effective, put pilots at risk during dangerous and costly missions. The Global Hawk's design quickly stood out for its ability to fly at altitudes over 59,136 feet during long missions, surpassing its competitors in both range and endurance. Its impressive capacity for autonomous flights, minimizing human intervention, was another decisive factor that tipped the balance in favor of Northrop Grumman. The first flight of the RQ-4 took place in 1998, marking the beginning of a new era in aerial surveillance without direct pilot involvement. Since then, the Global Hawk has set the standard for high-altitude, long-range reconnaissance missions. Design and features. The design of the RQ-4 Global Hawk is tailored to maximize endurance and efficiency at extreme altitudes. Its enormous 132 feet wingspan, comparable to that of a Boeing 737, is engineered for long-range flights while minimizing fuel consumption. But there's more that makes it special: its engine. The Global Hawk is powered by a Rolls-Royce F-137RR 100 turbofan engine, a high-efficiency engine that enables it to reach speeds of up to 340 miles per hour and a range of over 13,670 miles. This engine, while powerful, is optimized for long-duration, low-speed flights, making it ideal for patrolling vast areas without interruption. But the most impressive feature of its design is its ability to see everything. The RQ-4 is equipped with a sophisticated array of cameras and sensors. Its high-resolution electro-optical and infrared camera, combined with a synthetic aperture radar, allows it to capture detailed images of the terrain, even through clouds or in total darkness. In total, it has 3 camera systems that provide 360-degree coverage. These sensors don't just capture high-definition images. The Global Hawk can detect moving vehicles, identify structures, and even recognize small changes in the landscape with astounding precision, all while flying 11.2 miles above the ground. The aerodynamic design of its fuselage, combined with its extremely long wings, allows it to stay airborne for over 30 continuous hours. During this time, the drone is completely autonomous, taking off, navigating, and landing on its own with minimal human intervention. This is truly the definition of an eye in the sky that never blinks. Models and variants. Over the years, the RQ-4 has evolved to fulfill different roles. The first operational version, the RQ-4A, was followed by the more advanced RQ-4B, which features increased payload capacity and improved sensors. There are also specialized variants, such as the EQ-4B, equipped with the BACN system, which acts as an airborne communications node, allowing different military platforms to connect with each other. The RQ-4 Global Hawk has evolved since its inception, adapting to the specific needs of various military branches. In addition to the standard version used by the United States Air Force, there are variants developed for the Navy and maritime missions. One of the most impressive models is the MQ-4C Triton, a specialized version for maritime surveillance. Designed specifically for the United States Navy, the Triton can monitor vast ocean areas, providing crucial intelligence on ships, submarines, and other naval threats. This drone is equipped with an advanced maritime surveillance radar, which allows it to track movements over water, and an electro-optical infrared sensor to identify targets at long distances. What makes the Triton unique is its ability to cover more than 2.7 million square miles in a single mission, an area the size of Western Europe, and it can fly for up to 24 consecutive hours. Its structure is reinforced to withstand adverse atmospheric conditions, such as strong winds and storms over the ocean, making it a key asset for naval defense and maritime security. In addition to the versions used by the United States, the Global Hawk also plays a crucial role in NATO operations. The RQ-4D Phoenix model, part of NATO's Alliance Ground Surveillance (AGS) program, is used to gather intelligence and monitor activities in strategically important areas, such as Eastern European borders. This multinational system allows NATO allies to share real-time information, helping coordinate joint actions and reinforcing regional security. It's a key tool for maintaining stability in an increasingly complex Europe. NASA also operates several RQ-4 Global Hawk units, modified for scientific missions and atmospheric research. These aircraft are primarily used for high-altitude climate and meteorological studies, where manned planes cannot reach. NASA has employed these drones for projects such as hurricane monitoring, ozone layer studies, and collecting data on atmospheric dynamics. One of the Global Hawk's key advantages in these missions is its ability to fly for over 30 hours continuously, allowing it to cover vast areas and collect data non-stop, which is essential for missions requiring endurance and resilience. NASA's Global Hawks are equipped with specialized sensors that can measure airborne particles, atmospheric gases, and weather phenomena at various altitudes, helping improve global climate models. These variants have also been crucial for research missions in remote regions like the Arctic and Pacific, where NASA has conducted studies on the impact of climate change in those areas. Notable missions and current use. The RQ-4 has been instrumental in numerous key missions. From military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq to reconnaissance missions in North Korea, the Pacific, and currently in the Ukraine conflict, this drone has provided crucial intelligence for global operations. But it's not just used for military missions. In natural disasters, like the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the Global Hawk provided essential imagery to coordinate humanitarian aid and assess damage. Ground support and operations. Although the RQ-4 Global Hawk is a highly autonomous drone, its mission success wouldn't be possible without critical ground support. From takeoff to landing, a specialized team of operators and technicians monitors every phase of the mission from ground control stations. Through these stations, operators can reprogram routes, adjust sensors, and receive real-time data collected by the drone, ensuring the mission is completed with precision. Every Global Hawk mission is pre-planned and coordinated, with a ground team responsible for making sure everything runs smoothly. Additionally, Ground support includes advanced logistics to maintain the drone's sensor systems, engines, and communications in peak condition. While the Global Hawk can operate in the air for over 30 continuous hours, the ground team ensures it's always in the best shape for each mission by performing necessary maintenance and strategic planning. Without this ground support, the Global Hawk wouldn't be able to fulfill its mission. It's a coordinated effort between advanced airborne technology and an experienced human team on the ground that ensures this eye in the sky operates flawlessly. Costs and acquisitions of the RQ-4 Global Hawk. The unit cost of the RQ-4 Global Hawk has been substantial, reaching $35 million per aircraft. When factoring in research and development expenses, this value can rise to around $218 million per unit. These cost overruns caused the original plan to acquire 63 aircraft to be reduced to just 45. By 1994, the initial flight cost for the first 10 units was $10 million each, emphasizing the high price of these advanced technologies. Over time, operational costs have decreased significantly. By 2013, the cost per flight hour for the Global Hawk had been reduced to $18,900, thanks in part to more intensive use of the fleet, which allowed the distribution of logistics and support costs over a larger number of operational hours. Additionally, contractor support costs were reduced to $11,000 per flight hour, an improvement that helped optimize available resources. The RQ-4 Global Hawk has been acquired not only by the United States Armed Forces, including the Air Force, Navy, and Army, but also by allied countries such as Japan and Australia, as well as by NATO. Future of the Global Hawk. In 2023, the Global Hawk was adapted for an exciting new role as part of the Sky Range program, supported by the Department of Defense's Test Resource Management Center. The goal is to use unmanned drones to track hypersonic missiles, which could increase the frequency of tests to once per week, compared to the current limit of 12 annual demonstrations that rely on ships, which can take up to 21 days to position. For this task, the Global Hawk will be transformed into the Range Hawk, adapted to look upwards and equipped with new sensors to monitor hypersonic vehicles in flight. Despite these advancements, the days of the RQ-4 Global Hawk in active service are numbered. The U.S. Air Force plans to gradually retire it from operations, with a plan to phase out all remaining units by the fiscal year 2028. However, since it began operations in 1998, the Global Hawk has made an indelible mark as one of the premier high-altitude, long-endurance reconnaissance and surveillance vehicles, cementing itself as an undisputed leader in its class. The Global Hawk remains an invaluable asset for high-altitude surveillance. Its ability to operate continuously for long hours makes it an irreplaceable tool for the future of both military and civilian intelligence. The RQ-4 Global Hawk has transformed global surveillance, redefining the limits of what's possible in the sky. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about cutting-edge military technology, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any of our content. Remember, the best is yet to come, and we need to be ready.